Good afternoon, friends. Jacket's a bit high. Waiting for people just to jump online to do our Facebook Live. Got these beautiful flowers here that arrived from Anna Boulanger. Where are they? There they are. It's Anna's birthday today. If you know Anna Boulanger, send her a little note on your Facebook page and wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Anna. Hopefully you're having a great day dancing in your pajamas. We're just waiting for a few more people to jump on, and as we wait for a few more people to jump on, how's your day going? Give me a thumbs up if your day's going well, or maybe throw a comment in the comment box about what your challenges are today. Everybody's got challenges. Let's not pretend they're not there right now. We've got lots of anxiety around the coronavirus, whether we're going to get sick or whether our family's going to get sick, and lots going on, whether you're going to get a paycheck at the end of the week. But hang in there, gang. Just keep exercising, keep working out. You'll feel much better. Oh, we got our first visitor. Hello, hello. You'll feel much better if you keep working out. So keep at it. It helps with the stress. Keep eating healthy, exercising, sleeping. Everything helps to keep us healthy, and it keeps us sane as well. All right, so today I wore my Triathlon Canada jacket. It's for our World Championships team. We're hoping that we're going to go to the World Championships this year. Debbie is watching as well. Welcome, Debbie. We were just talking about the World Championships. Debbie's also on Team Canada for the age group team. We're all really hoping we're still going to be able to go to Edmonton, but if we don't go to Edmonton this year, it's going to be okay. We're going to just keep training like we're going. My heart is open to those Olympians actually from Team Canada who were told that they are not going to the Olympics, and that's a tough one. Us age groupers, we can survive, but the Olympians, it's a lot more challenging. So I'm hoping that you're all staying fit, and I'm going to give you a little tour of what I've got set up today. We are not going to use bands for swimming. I've had a few comments that people don't have bands. So we're going to do the workouts today without bands, and that's fine. Working the swimming muscles. If you're not a swimmer, don't worry about it. Not to worry at all. This is a great strength training program for anybody, but it's more directed to our swimming muscles. So what do we have today? I'm going to flip my phone over and show you what I've got up. So, hello Rania, hello Camille, welcome in. So on the couch, we've got some weights ready to go. I've got my mat on the floor. I have a ball because I'm going to show one version of bench on the ball. And then I have my grandmother's beautiful embroidered bench, which I like to use for bench press. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it's a beautiful bench. Anyway, so I like to use that one for bench press, especially when it gets heavy rather than the ball, but I'm going to show you some options there. And then I also have my piano bench. So just showing you that, anything around the house, good morning or good afternoon, Karen, you can use your piano bench as well. So have a look around, get yourself sorted out, and we are going to get started. I'm going to hand over the camera to my handy assistant, our Director of Logistics and Humor, Martin. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up, and I like to call it the Godess Squat and Twist, because it's a Godess Squat that we use from yoga. So I'm going to take these glasses off. It's time. Take the hands to heart center. Oh, don't forget to start your watch. I've already started mine. Make sure you've got it ready to go. Coming down into the Godess Squat, you're going to take your feet apart, your heels together. So your feet are coming apart like this, and your heels are together. Take the hands to heart center. Relax your shoulders down. We're coming down into a squat. As you're shifting into your squat, make sure that your butt goes back over your heels like you're peeing in the woods. We're all good at that in Canada. So we're going to lift up, but now we're going to add on. So you're coming down into your squat. As you lift up, take a twist. So we take opposite elbow to knee, and then come back to center and squat. Opposite elbow to knee and squat. All right, let's go. All together, we're going 15 to 20. Squat and twist. Why is this important for swimming? We use our glutes, we use our legs in swimming. but we also need that rotation. Rotation is super important, keeping the side body strong and rotating in your stroke. Anybody counting? I think that's about 7, 8. Count your own. 15 to 20. Per side. Did I mention that? Per side. The slower you go, the more you can work on your balance on this one. Squat and twist. So my plan today is to go through the circuit once, and then we can do it again together. And then from there, you can go off and do the 3rd or 4th circuit yourself. That way, you've got it, and it reminds you how to do it. And you can come on back to our YouTube channel anytime to get this strength session going. As you can hear, the heart rate's going up. This is why we do this as a warm-up. All right, I'm going to shake that off and come on down to the mat. We're going into Deadbugs next. So have a look first, and then I'll leave you on your own. So coming down onto the mat, knees up towards the sky, hands up towards the sky. Straighten out your right leg. Take the right leg just off the mat. Take the right hand onto the right thigh. Take the left arm up and overhead. Come back to center and switch. Now the longer we hold these, the more challenge you'll feel. If we go through these fast, not so much. So decide what you want to do, and we're doing about 15 to 20 per side. All right, let's go. If you're feeling any pain in your lower back, take a break, take your knees in towards your chest, and come on back when you're ready. So this is great for your flutter kick, especially on your back. You like to do backstroke. We're swimming on the floor. Working that flexibility in through the shoulders, up top. Keeping the core strong. A lot of people neglect how important the core is when we're swimming and keeping it strong. And again, I've lost count. That sounds like a good number to me. All right, take your knees into your chest. And now rock from side to side. Grab hold of your hamstrings. Roll all the way back up. We're going to take second round of Godess Squat. Take the hands to heart center. We're going into a plie with the toes pointing out to the side. And come down into your squat. And then twist. Squat and twist. So we're taking that rotation. About 15 to 20 per side.
Some very insightful comment from Brenda here.
Ah, Brenda.
That bug looks like it's dying, not dead. I suggest a renaming to dying bug.
Dying bug.
Well, thank you, Brenda.
We're still alive, Brenda. Brenda has done a fantastic job uploading all of our videos onto our YouTube channel. They're also available on our website. Thank you, thank you. These next 5 are for you, Brenda. Hopefully you can join in. Not working too hard today.
And we also have Kate and Rania who's joined us.
Oh, welcome in. Who's counting?
I'm not, I'm busy filming.
You're filming.
Can only do one thing at a time, you know.
You guys aren't texting because you're doing it still. And I think that's about right. We'll take one more to the left. And boom. All right, down on the floor, dead bugs. Let's go.
Dying bugs, thank you very much.
Dying bugs. Knees up, arms up. Straighten the right leg, hover it off the mat. Left arm up and overhead. Right hand on right thigh. Center. Other side. Left hand on left thigh. Left leg is straight. Right arm up and overhead. Go to the speed that feels right. We're swimming on the floor here. Doing a little backstroke.
Oh, Jose and Renee are now in.
Hi, Jose and Renee. Warming up in through the core muscles. We've done a little rotation. Now we're doing a little more core. Keeping it strong. Sometimes I like to rotate my foot out to the side on these a little bit. My VMO, vastus medialis it's called, which is part of the quadricep muscle, is quite weak because being a cyclist, our lateralis, which is on the outside of the quadricep, gets super strong, right? So I got to keep that in balance and try to work on my VMO, the inner part of the quadricep, as much as I can to keep my knees healthy. Sometimes if we have a big imbalance, it can cause some patellofemoral strain, which is pain directly underneath the kneecap. So we got to keep that strong. Who's counting? Not me. I'm talking.
Not me, I'm filming.
More counting, Julia. I think I'll do another
12.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's take those knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side. So for dead bugs, it's again up to you how fast you want to do them. The more you hold it out in front, the greater the challenge. And maybe you feel like you want to go a little faster today. Totally up to you. All right, we're rolling up and down the spine. And we're just going to take a little spinal twist here to warm up the rotation a little bit more. So we'll take the left knee in towards the chest. Wrap your right arm around it. Take the left arm up towards the sky. Press your hand behind you and then look to the back. Snap, crackle, and pop. If you're snap, crackle, and pop, you are a lucky person today. I heard a little snap in my neck. It's a good snap. Just hold on to that twist right there. Enjoy and bring it back to center. We'll switch right over to the other side. Got my right knee in my chest, grabbing hold of it with my left elbow, sitting super tall here, and take the right arm up, sitting up tall, take the hand behind your buttocks, and twist to the back. Keep your spine tall and long, looking right over your right shoulder there. And come back to center. So I've got to preface this with everybody listening to their bodies. Make sure that whatever you do feels good. If you feel any pain, please stop. It doesn't work for you. I'm going to show you a couple of options and then, just see how you're doing. In terms of weight, we're trying to lift heavy right now, so about 6 to 10 repetitions. But if you don't have enough weight at home right now, maybe if you've got a lighter version, just do 15 to 20 or 20 to 30 repetitions. Totally up to you and what you want to do. So we have 4 exercises in the circuit today. We have a bent over row. We have bench press. If you don't have a bench at home, you can use the ball or the bench, or you can do push-ups. We have a lat push. And then we have the tricep kickback. So there's 4 exercises in our circuit today. You can do 3 to 4. I always recommend starting with a warm-up set with a lighter weight, and then you can go heavier. We're going to do 2 sets, and then I'll let you go on your own. All right, so the first exercise, bent over rows. So let me get my weights. Got the weights lined up. You want to take your feet about shoulder width apart, tall spine. We'll let you watch what we're doing first, and then I'll let you get into the pose or into the exercise. So draw the shoulders back, nice tall, tall spine. Take the hands right in front of your quadriceps, flat back, and bring them right back down towards your feet, but not to your feet. Flat, flat back, arms are long and straight, and then we're gonna bring the weight right up to your chest and down. Dig into your heels so that you're activating in through the glutes. I'm just going to show you a side view and then we'll do it together. Side view, so I'm squatting back, knees are bent, bringing the weights up to your chest. Bent over rows. All right, I'll let you grab your weights. And again, up to you how many you want to do. I don't know how many pounds you have at home. If you're feeling like they're light, you can do more. I'm going to go for 6 to 10. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that was my warm-up set with a lighter set of weights. Next up, we've got the bench press. So I'm going to show you it on the ball in the first round. I'm going to show it to you on my grandmother's bench in the second round. So coming onto the ball, you're going to sit down on the ball, grab hold of your weights while you're seated, take the weights to your chest, and start walking out until your head and your shoulders lie flat on the ball. Now lift your hips, dig in through your heels. Hips turns into a core exercise. And now bring those weights down to your chest and press up. Down and press up. All right, I'll give you a couple of seconds just to get yourself organized. I'm just going to keep going. And then when you're ready, remember, you want to keep that butt lifted up, head and shoulders on the ball. And let's go. 6 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How do we get out of this? You're going to throw those weights on your chest. You're going to walk backwards on the ball. Go carefully and gently. And then when you get high enough, you're going to flip your hips back and take your butt onto the ball. And then you can drop your weights. Nice work. All right, that's number 2. Exercise number 2. So we've got 1, bent over rows, 2, bench press.
Were you going to show a different alternative for the bench press?
I'm going to do that in the next round.
Okay.
Next round we'll use my grandmother's bench. All right, the lat push and pull. So a great exercise in the gym, which we can't have right now because we're in COVID lockdown, is the lat pull down. So what we're trying to do is that exercise, but with dumbbells. So I'm going to start with a little bit of a lighter weight. If you have shoulder issues, this may not be the right thing for you. If you've been told that you can't lift anything up over your head, this won't be the right exercise for you. Try it without weight and then see how that feels. But again, you don't want any spinal compression if you've been told not to do an exercise with spinal compression. All right, so we're going to take those weights up to your shoulders, just in front of your chest, and then lift them up and overhead, and then bring them back down. Here's what we're going to focus on. I want you to focus on your lats, these guys back here, as you're coming back down. So I'm going to show you the back end, like that, and I can just hear Renee. Nice butt, Renee. All right, she's got the best butt in town. All right, squeeze as you come down. So we're trying to activate the lats and then lift. Okay, when you're ready, I'll let you grab your weights. I'm just going to get started here. All right, are we ready? Let's do it. 6 to 10. Down towards the chest and lift. Remember, as you come down, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. So it's not a perfect or ideal lat exercise, but it works. It's working a lot in through the deltoids as well, which we use a lot when we swim, right? All right, next one, tricep kickback. So I'm gonna move over to the piano bench now, and I'm gonna grab my warm-up weight. Have a look first, and then I'll let you get sorted out. So, left knee on the bench, left hand under the left shoulder. A lot of people make the mistake of dropping their elbow here. You want to keep your elbow to your shoulder tucked into your side the whole time. Now I want you to think about your swimming. I want you to think about the propulsive piece off the back, and that's that push, right? So you're going to push, and as you're finishing, remember we want to make sure that we finish so the head of the tricep is engaged at the end of that swim stroke, so you can press all that water back. All right, I'll give you a minute. Grab hold of your weights, get set up. Left knee on the bench. You can also do this on a ball. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. I'm going to bring that elbow up in line with my body, and I'm not moving the shoulder to elbow at all. I'm just moving the back end of my wrist towards my elbow. Nice flat back, and now I'm going to look forward just ever so slightly so that I'm not putting any strain on my neck. I think that's about 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. All right, over to the other side. And under the shoulder, right knee on the bench, right hand on the bench. Bring that elbow up, tuck it into your side, and press it back. 2, 3, looking forward slightly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, nice work. All right, that's round 1. I'm going to show you alternatives in round 2. So, round 2, everybody should be okay to do the, my 20s, everybody should be okay to do the, our photographer just fell over one of our dumbbells. Are you okay?
Yep.
Okay. So everybody should be good in this pose, but if you're not, you could do maybe a 1-arm row, but otherwise this shouldn't be too bad for most people. Nice flat back, dig into your heels. And here we go, we're doing bent over rows, round 2. Now we've gone a little heavier, so maybe you can just do 6 of this. See how you're feeling. 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, Julia, next time, pick up the 25, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Dropping the hands down, keep your knees bent as you lift all the way back up to standing. And I'm going to hold on to those. So this is your option. If you don't have a ball at home and your grandmother maybe embroidered a beautiful little stool for you, it got passed down. So I'm going to put both weights down to the side. I'm going to position myself at the end of this bench because I want to be sure my head doesn't go off the back end of this thing. Now take the weights, bring them up onto your thighs, and then bring them onto your chest. And down we go. All right, I will give you a couple of minutes just to get sorted out with the arms straight. And if you're ready, let's go. Take those weights down to your chest and press. We're on the bench press here. So option 1 was to do this on the ball. Option 2 is to do this on a bench. Try to make sure you're keeping your core engaged here. Don't let it drop. Keep those abs strong, lower back strong. I'm going 6 to 10, lifting heavy. And making sure you're exhaling as you're pressing those weights up and as they start to get heavier. And I reached 10 again, so again, a note to self, grab the 25s next time. That was a bit easy. All right, as I came up, those weights go up onto your chest, and then roll yourself up and just drop them off to either side. All right, number 3, what do we got? Okay, so I'm gonna show you an alternative. If you can't take arms up and overhead, I'm gonna show you alternative number 2 for those of you who have spinal compression problems and cannot compress their spine. We'll take the weight and come back onto the bench. Now, if you have shoulder problems, this could cause a problem for you as well. So, just, pick which one's better. I might need our videographer to come on over here because this back end is the most important. So, have a look first before you do it and then decide what works for your body. So I've got the weight up and over my chest, and I'm going to take the arms slightly bent and back and then lift. So start with a light weight and see if that's going to work for your shoulders. If you have any rotator cuff issues, which a lot of swimmers do, be wary of that. Now what I like to do is right now I've got my right arm up on, or my right hand up on top, and my left hand is below it. So every set I do, I want to make sure that I switch which hand is up on top, because my dominant hand, which is my right, is doing more work. All right, so if you're ready, we'll start together. Maybe you already have. We're going 6 to 10. I'm going to switch hands. All right. Keep those elbows slightly bent and just go in a range of motion that works for you, where you feel like you're working your lats, which are those muscles under your armpits, but that you're not putting any strain on your shoulders. Core is super strong here. Abdominals are engaged and your back is strong. That's 7 and 8, 9, and 10. All right, take that weight onto your chest and roll yourself all the way up. You could do that one on a ball too, if you don't have a bench. Next, we're going over to the tricep. I'm going to show you guys how to do this with the ball actually in this round. In case you don't have a good bench, this ball is really low for me, so not going to work beautifully, but I'm going to show you the alternative here. So I'm going to take a 3-point football stance here with the legs nice and wide apart. Left hand is on the ball, and here we go. We're going to take that back into a tricep kickback from there. All right, I'll let you guys get organized. I'm going to go back to the bench because that ball's too low for me. Need some air in that ball, hun. Okay, if you're ready, I'm starting with my right hand first. And always tuck that elbow into your side, 6 to 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Try to resist right at the top of that exercise. Resist swinging it back and forth. Try to hold it up at the top of the exercise. As it gets more challenging, I started swinging there. I felt it right away, so I tried to slow myself down. All right, other side. When you're ready, let's go. 6 to 10. 1, 2, 3, ran a little bit late. I'm going to do another round when you guys are on your own. And that's it. So we did 4 exercises today. We did bench over rows. We did bench press. We did lat exercise, so as an overhead press, making sure we're squeezing. The main thing is we're working those lats. Or you can do the lat raise with the dumbbell on the bench. And then the third one we did was tricep kickback. Remember to warm up every time before you do your strength training. Have fun. 2 more rounds. See if you can grab a heavier weight. And if you have any questions, just throw them in the comment box. Keep working out, and I'll see you next time, tomorrow morning. We have Maggie on for her running warm-up and the interval training session of the day for running. And then tomorrow evening, 7 p.m., we have our Zwift meetup with Coach Kevin. So another great day ready for you. Stay fit, stay healthy. Love you guys. See you soon.